This iced coffee is giving me life this morning, which is exactly what I need. I have an hour to get ready. It's kind of a busy day. I have a nail appointment later, which I know I roll like, oh my God, such a busy day for a nail appointment. But I have a nail appointment later, which I'm so excited about. I have a meeting in an hour, and then in between that meeting and my nail appointment, I have a lot of work to get done. So Banksy is down for a little nap. Chris is at the gym, and I thought we would sit down, chat, and get ready together. I feel like there's been so much going on. There's definitely nothing slow about the start to this summer so far. We went to the lake. We just got back from the beach. We did like a 2-day little road trip down there, which we're pretty close to the beach. It's like 2 hours roughly, and then the lake is like an hour and a half. So people can hate on Virginia all they want, but I do really like the area that we're in because it's really easy access to get to things like that. And especially during summer, it's just super convenient to head down to the lake, head down to the beach, all of that. So anyways, I know you guys don't need a geography lesson, but like I mentioned, I feel like our weekends have been busy just with lake trips and then heading down to the beach and then just other like family things and stuff that has been popping up, which is all really fun. But I am looking forward to a quiet weekend coming up. I don't think we have too much on the agenda going on. We might get together with family because it is Father's Day and do a little cookout, which I'm all for, but no road trips or excursions this weekend. Also, to file under the list of things that have kept us busy, I did finally secure my mom car, and I could not be more excited about it. I haven't had it very long. This is pretty recent, but I ended up going with a Q7 and I'm obsessed. It is so beautiful, so gorgeous. So I'm sure in like an upcoming vlog or something, I haven't vlogged in a while, but you guys will get a little sneak peek. You guys are also the first to know because it's not something that like I announced or shared anywhere, so YouTube fam is hearing it first. But I'm really excited about it. It's so cute. It's such good space. We didn't have an SUV, and just like doing all these road trips and like little excursions and things that we've been doing with Banks, I mean, if you're a parent, you know there's like so much stuff that you have to pack along and bring. And so it was very much time. But that's another little exciting start to summer that was unexpected, but it ended up being such perfect timing because we have been on the hunt. We have been looking, but we just were kind of keeping our eyes peeled for the right fit, and it ended up being the right fit. So it does feel nice to have the space that we need and not have to worry about car hunting anymore, because that's such an annoying process. I don't think it's fun at all. Quick rundown of what I've used so far because I've been so chatty. I used the Ulta MD Mineral SPF 50 sunscreen. I love this stuff. It's full body, so you can use it face and body. I obviously applied it to my face. Used the Lawless Forget the Filler moisturizer, which has been a favorite of mine. Love the way this feels, love how my makeup applies. And then I am still so stuck on this foundation. It's the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I have shade 128 and I just think it's absolutely stunning. So anyways, I was on Pinterest all morning trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my nails, because I do kind of like to plan ahead and line them up if there's like a holiday or something that I know I'm gonna have my nails done for. So like 4th of July is coming up and my nails will be whatever I get today for that. And I kind of want to switch it up and go for like an orangey red. I really love what I have currently, but obviously I'm not going to get it back to back. But I just did pink and yellow French with like a little flower detail, and then the thumb was solid and the pinky was solid. Anyway, so cute. I love these nails. I may end up vlogging today, but we'll see. I said today was a busy day, and it really is, because I do have just a lot to do. So I don't want the vlog to feel chaotic if I decide to do it, and I just need to take a little bit of time to sit down and focus on some work. Like I mentioned, I have a meeting coming up. I meet with my management team every other week, so that's the meeting that I have on the agenda today. I'm gonna sit down with my manager. We're gonna go over all of my upcoming projects, which we have a lot coming up, and I'm so excited. So many fun brand collaborations, mostly all on Instagram and TikTok, but nonetheless, if you follow me over there, I'm sure you'll see them. Then I have a huge Zara order that I just got in. The order was so big, I have to break it into 2. So I already had shared part 1 of my haul, but I need to share the part 1 try on, and then I need to film part 2 haul and try on. So realistically, I don't know how much of that I'll be able to knock out before the appointment. I think probably just filming part 1 try on haul, but then I also want to give myself time to film a little nail transition TikTok, and then I also need time to do like an outfit OOTD, and that's also not accounting for anything that I have to do with Banks, because he's not going to be sleeping this entire time. So when he wakes up, I'm obviously going to have to change, feed him, he needs to be played with. So it is a lot to balance it all, balance work and momming. It's definitely doable, but it keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. So I am looking forward to my nail appointment, just to have like the 2 hours, hour and a half to just kind of check out literally and do my work with no distractions, or no distractions from a tiny human, because it is so different. Like obviously I feel like I'm on such alert when I'm in mom mode and around him. So when I'm away and I know like Chris is gonna be with him, he's in good hands, it's just like this sense of I can take a breath. And like I mentioned, if you're a parent, I feel like you'll know exactly what I mean. Also, I knew this video was gonna be really chatty, just a fun little catch up, sit down, do my makeup. So it might be all over the place, but I did wanna mention that there's a couple really subtle small changes that I've made to my makeup recently that I do think are making such a big difference. One of them being not taking my contour stick and applying it directly. I've been doing this brush trick where I just dab it onto the top, and this is the Persona Bronze Multi-Stick in the shade Dune. One, I love this color, like the tone of it is so bronzy and warm without being orange. I love it. But 2, it's such a smooth formula. But I really love this little method where I just am applying the brush to the product and then stippling it on. It just has been working out well. And I also feel like it's helped to soften things a bit and make sure my makeup doesn't look too hard at all, like no harsh lines or anything. Got some new blushes in from Say, which I was so excited about. So this is the shade Hottie, this is the shade Flirty. I used Flirty yesterday, but I kind of want to use Hottie today, and I got some new blushes in from Kosas, so I feel like this would be pretty layered on top, or this one from House Labs that I'm obsessed with. I've also been doing the same method with my blush that I just shared with my bronzer. I'm just gonna take my brush, just kind of dab it onto the wand, and then stipple it on. Ooh, she's bright. And this is the Sephora 99 brush. I personally really like this for both powder and cream product. I feel like this method also helps to give you more control over the pigment and the placement, and lets you kind of build it up and layer it up more as needed. I think that's so pretty. It looks way more intimidating than it is, but I'm always drawn to like pinky corals. So one thing that has been hilarious lately is I need to mount, by I mean Chris, we need to mount his monitor, because for so long, I mean, he hasn't been but so mobile, so we've just had it sitting on the top of the crib because there's like the perfect amount of space. But now that he can move about and stand, when he wakes up from his naps, his face is literally right here in the camera. It is such a jump scare, but it's so funny. So I was fully expecting to see that, but he is still out. I'm using the One Size powder. I have not stopped using this since I first tried it because it's flawless, and I still have been applying the under eye powder the same as I normally do, but I've kind of switched up how I apply it to the rest of my face, just because I've wanted things to be a bit lighter, have things look like a little bit more dewy and just not as dry. So I've been setting my under eyes as normal, and then I've been taking this brush, which is technically like a little highlight brush, but I think it's the perfect size, and then I just lightly am dusting it everywhere that I would typically set. And this method has been working really well. I didn't even mention this at the beginning, but the makeup routine that I'm doing and like the little changes that I've made, it is the most flawless base makeup I have ever had. Still can't get over the Hourglass bronzer. It's my favorite. I'm using Radiant Bronze Light, and I have been loving this super huge oversized brush to apply it. This size, I feel like, just disperses the product really well. No harsh lines. I feel like I'm able to apply it a little bit lighter because it's not as dense. All right, I'm really going back and forth on which blush to use. I'm kind of thinking to start with House Labs and then maybe layer just a little bit of that on top. I think that will work nicely. These are so pigmented, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, I love blush, so if I appear to have a blush blindness, like I am aware and I'm okay with it. Another crucial step that has been making such a difference, and I used to do this so long ago, I don't know why I ever stopped. I take this Hourglass Radiant powder and I lightly dust it over where I've set. It gives your skin such a luminosity. It blurs, and the one setting powder already blurs so much, and it makes your skin look absolutely radiant and flawless. So the only place that I really don't put it, that I still do set, is underneath here because I just don't feel like it needs it, but I will dust it everywhere else, especially the forehead. Smooths it out so well, and under the eyes. Also placed a really big Amazon order yesterday, so that should be here between today and tomorrow. It's Thursday, so I should have it all before the weekend, which is nice. I definitely will be doing another haul and sharing everything that I've got. I actually got a new one of these. I got a brand new palette because this one's so old, but I haven't opened it yet. So I actually need to. Maybe we should for the purpose of this video. Here she is. I should have done this so much sooner. Look, she's stunning. I don't know why I feel like no one talks about this palette, and it's underrated, but it has the most perfect variation of shades and mattes and shimmers. So I don't know, what am I missing? I'm doing a pretty simple eye look today. Actually, maybe we'll spice it up for fun, but I'm using the shade Seashell for my crease. Okay, then I actually really love the shade, oh my god, Maple. So I'm gonna take this brown and I'm actually gonna put it on like my outer corner slash lid. I think it is so pretty. It has like the perfect amount of warmth, and I do like applying it with my finger and then just buffing out with the same brush that I used before. I feel like this helps to give it just like a little contrast without being too overboard. Then I do want to keep the like inner corner open a little bit, so I'm just applying the white shade in this palette, which is called Swan, and it's just a matte white, and it just helps to brighten and kind of like open up the inner corner a bit. And shadow liner, this palette has such amazing shades for that. I really like Cocoa, but I mean, you could use Maple, you could use Warm Rose, you could use Truffle. I mean, the shimmers are really good for even doing a shadow liner, but I'm gonna use Cocoa for right now. And I don't know that I'm gonna do a crazy wing, but I do want to like thicken up the lash line a little bit. So I'm using that dual-ended brush from Morphe that I was talking about earlier. I'm just kind of stamping it on. I do love incorporating a brown mascara. It's stunning. It's so stunning. My Amazon order that I have coming, I did order a new lash curler, which I'm so excited, but in the meantime, I mean, this on its own is so gorgeous. It's the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara in brown, and I'm telling you guys, once you try a brown mascara, you will never want to go back. Like, how stunning. I have also gone back to doing bottom mascara. I've been just loving it and feeling so pretty with bottom mascara again. In my last Get Ready With Me, I talked about the lash serum and brow serum that I've been using. And I'm telling you, I have been using it a little over a month now, and I noticed such a difference already. I like this mascara too because I feel like it's really workable. Like, you can do quite a few coats and like move your lashes around and they don't get clumpy or like I don't know, start to get spidery at all, but then you can also let them dry down, like let the mascara dry down a little bit, and you can still go in and kind of move them, adjust them, and layer it on. So I really like that. He's starting to wake up, which is perfect timing because we really have just like one step left, which is my lips. I am still really hooked on this Flawless lip liner. It's in Pink Sands, and I just think it's a perfect like pinky mauvey nude. I will switch up the lip combo though ever so slightly. I am still in love with Cream Cup by MAC. It is one of my favorite like cool tone pinks. And then I am gonna pop a little of Platinum, which is the lipstick that I've been like obsessed with and using nonstop, on top, like right in the center, just to brighten it up a little bit. I do really love the Lawless glosses, and I have been using Strawberry Shortcake, but my stomach is growling so loud. I've also been loving Rosy Outlook, which has a slight pink tint to it, but for the most part it's kind of clear, which I like because it just helps to keep the lip color true. But yeah, this just adds so much shine. It's really comfortable, but this is how it looks. Absolutely love it. Last little thing that we need to do is just add some, let's add some Final Glow. Can't not. And I'm kind of thinking I want to crimp my hair today, guys. Just like really go all in and feel summery. But Dior Backstage palette, I can't get over this. I can't say enough good things. I think I've used this like the last 3 or 4 times I've filmed a Get Ready With Me on here. I always use this one or the original one. This is number 2, and then I also have the first one. He's getting mad. He's like, come get me. But anyways, I do really like mixing this like champagne and peachy shade together. Gorge. Then we have a glowy, flawless makeup look, and I really hope it is translating as well as it does like in person. And even when I'm filming, I'm not even kidding, the way that I've been doing my makeup, I can't tell you how many times I've had to check when I'm filming in TikTok if I have the beauty filter on, because I'm like, my face looks like there's not a texture or pore in sight. So I really hope it looks that way on this camera. Okay, I ended up crimping my hair. I think it turned out really cute, just something different. I just wanted to switch it up, but have on a super cute outfit from Target. Like, this shirt is giving Free People an Anthro. I kind of need Chris to help me retie it on that side, but really cute. And then these pants, you guys, hopefully you can see them, but they are adorable. They are like a light pink and they have little oranges on them, and they're just like giving Italian summer, just cute summery little Target finds. And that is what I'm wearing today for my outfit. But this is the final look all together, hair and makeup done. I love how it turned out. I like this new blush shade. The tone is really pretty, but I don't feel like it's too much at all. And I also like the little bit of depth and warmth in the eyeshadow. I think it turned out perfect. So as always, I'll have everything linked down below. Thanks for hanging out through this chatty Get Ready With Me. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.